Well, good morning, and I'd like to thank you very much for coming out this morning and assisting us with this horrible crime. I'd also like to thank the ATF, who has been working side by side with us, and today we're going to let you know that the ATF is offering up to a $5,000 cash reward for information leading to the arrest of our suspect. And in just a moment, our DA, Jason Smith, is going to come up, give us a rundown of the facts of the case. After that, we've got a family member who's got a message from Mom to the community. And then once that's done, we will answer some limited questions. So again, thank you so much. And I'd also just like to thank, we've got our lead detective here. They have put hundreds of hours already in on this. And again, I want the community to know that we're not going to stop until we've gotten this individual, this heinous crime. So, Jason, if you would, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'm Jason Smith. I'm your district attorney. Thank you for coming out here today. On December 3rd, the early morning hours of December 3rd, in the Walnut Hills area of our county, Don'Tae Nixon went out of his house into his car preparing to go to work. If you remember, that day, it was a very cold day, and he went out to start up his car to warm up his car. He wasn't out there long before somebody came and gunned him down. This is an ongoing investigation. And during the course of many of our investigations, we reach out to the community and we ask their help. And this is one such case. We do have a suspect. We're going to ask the community to help us identify the suspect, come forward with any other information about the case or the suspect to law enforcement. We're going to play a short clip here in a minute of who we believe to be the suspect walking down the road. We're going to ask the media to release that to the community and help identifying that suspect and solving this crime, not only for the whole community, but for this family. And if you could go ahead and play that, please. As you can see, that was a few seconds of who we believe to be the suspect walking down the road. We're going to ask that you disregard the time and the date on that video. They are wrong, as they are in many cases. After the family speaks, the sheriff and I will take questions, very limited questions. But for now, I'm going to call up Jimmy Hawkins, who is a cousin of Don'Tae Nixon's, on behalf of the family. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, and thank you all for being here today. My name is Jimmy Hawkins, and I'm here with a heavy heart to speak on behalf of my family about the senseless and devastating loss of my cousin, Don'Tae De'Charles Nixon, whose life was tragically taken from us on December 3rd, 2024 at 1:52 a.m. Don'Tae was more than just my cousin. He was a father, a son, a brother, a friend, and a light to everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. His laughter was infectious, his kindness was boundless, and his dreams were as big as his heart. He didn't deserve this. No one deserves to have their life cut short in such a violent and unjust way. We are here today because we believe in justice, in accountability, and the power of community. Somewhere out there knows something about what happened to Don'Tae. Maybe you saw something that night. Perhaps you overheard something in the streets. Even the smallest detail could be the missing link that helps us find the person or people responsible for this heinous crime. I understand that stepping forward can be scary. You may be worried about your safety or think what you know does not matter. But I'm here to tell you that it does matter, and Don'Tae's life mattered. And your courage could help bring peace to our family and ensure that no other family has to go through this pain. Our family is urging anyone with information, no matter how small, to come forward. You can contact the New Hanover County Sheriff's Department, Wilmington PD, or Crime Stoppers at 910-452-6127, or 800-531-9845. And tips can be made anonymously. If you don't want to call, please speak to someone who you trust who can pass the information along. To those who have already reached out with their support and prayers, thank you. Your love and kindness is what keeps us going. To those who might be holding back, I urge you to do the right thing. Don'Tae's story is not over. And together we can make sure that his legacy isn't defined by violence, but by the love and justice he deserves. So let's stand together as a community to ensure Don'Tae's voice is not silenced. Thank you. And now a word from his mother, if she would like to join me. I'll speak on her behalf. My heart is broken into a million intangible pieces, and my life will never be the same. I realize that I am not alone in experiencing this unbearable pain. It is beyond heartbreaking, and I never wish this upon anyone. Don'Tae's life was tragically cut short. He was an honest, fun-loving, caring, kind, and utterly hilarious human being. Amidst all this tragedy and ugliness, I am grateful to God for being present during Don'Tae's first breath and for the blessing of being present to hold and pray over him as he took his last breath. Through God, I forgive. However, the hole in my heart will never be filled. Gun violence is senseless and must cease. My son's life did not have to be taken. My message to all parents is to shower your children with love and affection because you never know when it might be too late. Thank you.
So again, I would just like to thank the family, Jimmy, Anita. Thank you so much.